in a remodeled Cracker Barrel and he hated it. And I want to join in on the hate. If the Cracker Barrel don't look like the Jim Crow South, I can't eat there. You got to have the racism aesthetic. You got to have the rocking chairs and the hint of segregation in the air.
Right.
If I don't feel like I'm on the set of Sinners, then how do I know I'm in a Cracker Barrel?
Just keep it the way that it was. We want the cracker and the barrel. Oh, Cracker Barrel. Why? Why did you do this? Why did you do this to us? We were fine with the drab setup, you know, the Southern charm, the country feel, the vibe, the ambiance that you offered. But now you've changed things. I mean, take a look at this logo change. You have on the left the original guy who drafted the original logo for Cracker Barrel. You see that? And then you have to the right the new logo. It's not working. You just messed up a good thing. Why not just let people have Cracker Barrel as is? But instead, you have ruined things and your stock is way down today as well, Cracker Barrel. Why did you do this? You know, from Aunt Jemima to Land O'Lakes to Cracker Barrel, America's heritage brands are being erased by woke CEOs who would rather bow to cancel culture than serve their loyal customers. And I'm going to show you a video of KevOnStage. I mean, he's hilarious, but his sentiments align with most Black people. We could care less about the history of Cracker Barrel. Every time I go to Cracker Barrel, I see Black folk all over the place, eating the fried chicken, eating the collard greens, eating the mashed potatoes, eating the biscuits. I mean, eating the watermelon. I mean, Black folk everywhere drinking the sweet tea. They have diabetes, but they're going to get the sweetest tea, add sugar to it and everything. They're going to get the pancakes, 4 pancakes on the mama's breakfast and get dessert with it. Black folk love this place. But Cracker Barrel, with your woke CEO, you just messed it all up. I mean, why? Why? Take a look at this video.
Saw something on the internet. Dude said he ate in a remodeled Cracker Barrel and he hated it. And I want to join in on the hate. If the Cracker Barrel don't look like the Jim Crow South, I can't eat there. You got to have the racism aesthetic. You got to have the rocking chairs and the hint of segregation in the air.
Right.
If I don't feel like I'm on the set of Sinners, then how do I know I'm in a Cracker Barrel? This is a gentrified Cracker Barrel. They done took all the character out of it. And I know the edges of the pancake ain't burnt. I got to feel like somebody wants to say, good morning, boy.
Good morning, boy.
With respect. And no respect at all. I feel like they want me to work there, but they don't want to pay me ever. And I've got to live there. That's Cracker Barrel's thing. You take that away, what is it?
Right.
A Denny's, a IHOP, a place I don't want to be at.
Listen, man, we don't want Denny's. We don't want IHOP. We want Cracker Barrel. Yes, we don't want the gentrified Cracker Barrel. We don't. No, keep it original. That's what people want. See, Cracker Barrel's CEO is following the same woke playbook as other corporations, watering down tradition to appease activists. Once known for family, faith, and Americana, the brand is being hollowed out by progressive ideology. I want to pull up this next video where you're hearing some sentiments from the CEO of Cracker Barrel. We'll play the first video at the top. I want you to hear from her. She's going to share some feedback on why they made these changes. Take a look at this.
Honestly, the feedback's been overwhelmingly positive that people like what we're doing. I'll give you another soundbite. I actually happened to be in Orlando last week with all of our managers. We bring them together and every other year. And the number one question that I got asked, Michael, was, how can I get a remodel? When can I get a remodel? How do I get on the list?
Oh, really?
So because the feedback and the buzz is so good, not only from our customers, but from our team members. They want to work in a wonderful restaurant. So we're doing everything for our guests and our team members.
Well, Julie Messino, it's wonderful to have you here.
Pleasure to be here. Thank you again.
Answering those questions for all the Cracker Barrel.
The feedback is, how do I get on the list? How do I get a remodel? The feedback is everybody's happy. Everybody wants it. The team members, the customers. No, you are alienating your core customer base. People don't want this. Cracker Barrel was built on Southern charm, family values, and faith-friendly hospitality. The people who kept the brand alive were not coastal elites, but church groups after Sunday service, road trip families, and retirees who saw it as a taste of home. By pushing woke initiatives, the company risks losing the very audience that made it successful. Now take a look at this graphic of the LGBT images. See, this is what Cracker Barrel has become. Pushing the rainbow. Now, what does the rainbow have to do with a greasy piece of fried chicken and some fried okra? Nothing. What does it have to do with them buttery biscuits and that buttered jam that they be bringing to the table? Y'all know what I'm talking about. My goodness. We're not thinking about trans when we're eating our pancakes and our lemon meringue pie. We're not thinking about homosexuality. No, just let people eat in peace. But this is the heart that's behind Cracker Barrel now. They're shifting. It's called mission drift. They are drifting away from the restaurant business and now becoming progressive activists supporting causes that at the end of the day doesn't cause people to go and purchase their greasy and high fattening food. It doesn't. And then, you know what's special about Cracker Barrel? After you go in and you eat, and you know, every Cracker Barrel smells the same way, you know, from the entrance to the restaurant area. It smells the same way, right? You know what I'm talking about. That smell from when you walk into the door until when you wait near the front to go into the restaurant part. It all smells the same. But then after you eat, you come out and you buy some candy. You know, your kids want some candy. Maybe you want some, you know, some old traditional candies that you just can't get everywhere. You go and do that. But everything is changing, man. You know, by pushing woke initiatives, the company risks losing the very audience that made it successful. Instead of honoring its down-home roots, the leadership is more concerned with appeasing activists, supporting the new investors, liberal media outlets, and corporate elites. Ironically, many of these elites would never step foot in a Cracker Barrel. They mock the very people who dine there. Look at these country bumpkins going and eating all of this soul food. See, the brand is trading loyalty for applause from people who aren't even their customers. See, Southern hospitality versus corporate virtue signaling is what we're contending with here. Don't be fooled. Cracker Barrel once symbolized warmth, comfort, and Americana, a place where people felt welcomed no matter who they were. Now, instead of strengthening that image, they are obsessed with the looking inclusive and progressive, which feels forced and inauthentic. Customers aren't asking for political statements. They just want biscuits sweet tea, and a rocking chair. I mean, my goodness, you got to wait outside for sometimes 30 minutes, maybe to an hour. And most people do it because it's Cracker Barrel. You sit out here, you play checkers, and you just rock. You rock until you can get as stuffed as possible in that restaurant. And see, Cracker Barrel has learned nothing from Bud Light. You know, we know what happened with Bud Light. The collapse of Bud Light sales after alienating its base should have been a wake-up call. Instead, Cracker Barrel is repeating the same mistake, misreading who actually supports their business. And they're risking brand identity. Cracker Barrel's unique strength was nostalgia and tradition, a step back to a simpler America. Now it's been gentrified. Show that picture again of what it looks like. Just the logo. Yeah, the logo is just. I mean, it's not the same. It's not the same. It's just messed up. I mean, the logo doesn't scream good food. You know, no, too modern. Keep it rustic. Keep it like that. Just keep it the way that it was. We want the Cracker and the Barrel. Oh, Lord have mercy. That's what we want. I mean, the new logo don't even have the Cracker and the Barrel. We want the Cracker and the Barrel. Give us the Cracker and the Barrel, and everybody's going to be happy. Black people, white people, Hispanic people, Pacific Islanders, Asians, Native Americans, just give us what we want. That's all we wanted. Just keep it the same way. Simple times, simple culture. See, other brands bow down to woke ideology. Aunt Jemima, you remember that? The syrup doesn't even taste the same. The pancakes, I don't know, man. I just get indigestion when I look at the box. It's not right anymore. All right. They went through brand erasure. Household tradition destroyed. Aunt Jemima was more than syrup. It was 130 years of American kitchen heritage. Families grew up with the brand as a symbol of comfort and tradition, but they caved to perceived racism. The character wasn't removed because of real racism, but because of manufactured outrage from a small activist class. Millions of loyal customers weren't offended, but corporations folded under pressure anyway. The consequences? The New Pearl Milling Company. Man, that don't sound like Aunt Jemima. That ain't auntie. That ain't the auntie that we grew to love with her big, beautiful face and her hair and I mean, that black skin that doesn't crack. I mean, we just love looking at her on our bottle of syrup, you know? But the New Pearl Milling Company branding caused consumer confusion and brand decline. Erasing heritage destroyed brand identity and alienated generations of customers. Then the same thing happened with Land O'Lakes butter. More virtue signaling. 92 years of branding gone. In 2020, Land O'Lakes erased its iconic Native American woman logo. She stood on the box for nearly a century as part of America's food identity. The irony, they removed the Native figure but kept the land and the butter. I mean, how does that work? Keep the land, keep the butter, but get rid of the Native American. Erasing the person while keeping the product. Instead of celebrating heritage, they chose empty virtue signaling. The result, a once iconic package became just another generic looking brand with no cultural memory attached. And then Uncle Ben, Rice. I mean, y'all had Ben on that box for 70 years. Uncle Ben was on that box for 70 years, and y'all allowed these woke leftists to convince you to take him off. In 2020, woke corporate leaders rebranded it to Ben's Original. No, we want Uncle Ben's. We want Aunt Jemima. We want Land O'Lakes with the butter, the land, and the Native American. That's what we want. And we want Cracker Barrel as is. And so why the change with Uncle Ben's? They claimed racial sensitivity, but customers saw it as needless erasure of history. Uncle Ben's image wasn't promoting hate. It was part of a beloved food tradition. The impact, what happened as a result of removing Uncle Ben's from the rice box? They lost its cultural identity and confused longtime buyers who trusted the brand. The same thing happened with the Washington Redskins. The Washington Redskins carry their name with pride since 1933. Fans identified deeply with the team's legacy and tradition, but they caved to pressure. It's sad. And so this is the backlash to woke rebrands. People just stop supporting them. So Cracker Barrel, your stock is down and people are going to boycott you. And you're going to feel it on your bottom line. You're going to be in the red, no longer in the green or the black. And people are going to tell you constantly that you messed up because tradition is now erased. Customers across brands like Aunt Jemima, Land O'Lakes, and Uncle Ben's and the Redskins felt these changes wiped away heritage instead of honoring it. And that's where we are in this culture. Man, you can't get rid of the past, but you can prepare for a promising future. But sometimes mistakes take place because we get rid of landmarks too soon. Let me know what you think below in the comment section. Am I right or am I wrong? Am I weak or am I strong? God bless you, my friends, and God bless America. And do me a big favor, please go and like this episode, share this episode, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. God bless you and God bless America.